Today, I'm using a wheel to control Victor Wembanyama's NBA career. I'll be spinning the wheel once every season, and it's got some things that'll help Victor, like getting max strength, adding 5 Hall of Fame badges, or even growing a couple more inches to the max height in 2K, 7'7". But there's also stuff that'll hurt Victor, like sitting out an entire season, or even joining the worst team in the entire league. Hopefully we can set the tone with a good spin here, and it looks like we'll land on, oh come on, add 5 legend badges would be huge, and that's what we're gonna get. Probably one of the best things on this wheel. Now we gotta be smart with our badges. Also, y'all see we were 1 spot off of adding prime Tim Duncan. Could you imagine the Duncan and Wemby link up? It'd be historical. But the 5 legend badges, gotta be smart with these. Huge upgrade. By the way, once we've landed on something on the wheel, it'll be removed. So we can't get those 5 legend badges again. But the big question is, how are we gonna use them? Gotta do limitless range on legend. Come on, that's just fun. I can't believe he doesn't even have limitless range at all. Wemby will pull it from deep. Playmaking, break starter would be nice. He grabs the rebound, just heaves that thing full court. We love that. And then defensively, I definitely want to give him at least 1 badge here. Let's do Challenger on Legend. He's only got Silver Rebound Chaser. Upgrade that. That'll be our 4th Legend badge. Because if you want to win MVPs, having high counting stats is definitely important. So we can inflate those rebounds with Legend Rebound Chaser. And then last one, you know what? Nobody is going to be able to get a good contest on Wemby. We're doing Legend Deadeye. He'll shoot right over you. He's already 7'5". But on top of that now, even if you do somehow contest him, he's still gonna knock it down. Those legend badges will get Wemby up to a 97 overall as we're about to get the 2025-26 season started. Expecting huge stuff from the big man. And I'm not expecting you to subscribe, but I'd really appreciate it. We're on the road to 300K, trying to hit it before 2026. Like the video, it helps the channel. We got a double upload coming today. VJ Edgecomb video will be out later tonight. And by later, I probably mean like 9 o'clock. I'm an old man, bro. I'm not uploading at midnight or something. Looks like we're gonna grab a top 6 seed in the West. How about top 5? Jokic is your MVP. 25 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists from the big man. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. He got off to a rough start in that game last night. Got it going a little bit in the third, but the Mavs got cooked. Anthony Davis, I don't know what he was supposed to do against Wemby. Victor Wembanyama, we were just talking about you, averaged 27 points, 15 rebounds. The legend rebound chaser of doom. I told y'all. 4 assists, a steal, or no, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 57 from the field, 86 from the line, 45 from 3. Oh my goodness, basketball as we know it is over. Steph Curry, Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Dangle, Coach of the Year. Wemby does make All-NBA first team. Shout out to Uncle Harden making it to at 36 years old. And we got a Wemby and Joker battle in the first round. Before we get to it, I want to see how some of the other guys were doing. De'Aaron Fox was awesome at 23 a night. Steph Castle gave us 15, so did Devin Vassell. All right, Wemby, you got to show Jokic why you're the real MVP. Shout out Kevin Durant. Game 1 will go to the Nuggets. Jokic sets the tone, 28 points. He was in foul trouble, but he was still getting to it. Wemby had 29 and 15, unfortunately wasn't enough. Game 2, it's another L. Jokic continues to eat. Wemby, we're going to need a 30-piece in game 3. Okay, we won. There you go. That's exactly what I needed. 34, 15, and 5 from Wemby. Can we tie this series? No. Can we take game 5? Yes. Hey, a 3-1 comeback in your first ever playoff series would be legendary, Wemby. Especially against, in this NBA universe, the 4-time MVP Nikola Jokic. In real life, he's got 3. I could see him winning it this season in real life, though. We're going 7, it looks like. Yup. Big time game from, I guess, just the team as a whole. Wemby didn't play that well. 16 and 17. The fact that that isn't a crazy game for him just shows the standard we're already holding him to. Game 7 on the way. We were down 3-1 in this series. Wemby stormed back against a guy who many regard as the best in the world, the best in the NBA, whatever you want to say. And it looks like we'll close this out in game 7. 39 and 22 with 5 assists, 6 blocks from Wembanyama. That's the real MVP right there. And next we got the Mavericks. Anthony Davis. I know you don't want to see Wemby. Wow, the 8-seeded Mavs just upset the 1-seeded Thunder as we take the first game against Dallas. Game 2, it's another win. They'll take the 3rd and the 4th. All right, big game 5 on the way in Wemby's first ever playoff run. And the Mavs, they're playing us close. I'd love to jump in here, see how Wemby looks with all these new legend badges. It doesn't matter. He didn't need the legend badges, to be honest with you, but he'll look even crazier, I would assume. We're up by 5 right now. Minute 49 to go. Let's hop in. Bro, look at Wemby making Gafford look small out there. Gafford's a 7-footer. Jeremy Sohan into Keldon Johnson. Johnson is defended by Cooper Flagg. Cooper, I like the New Balances. The red New Balances, they look smooth. Jeremy Sohan with the ball. Sohan defended by Davis. Yeah, AD doesn't want to guard Wemby. It'll go to Keldon Johnson. Wemby sets an off-ball screen, pops out for the 3, doesn't take it, swings to Sohan. Wemby, you should have took that shot yourself. Jeremy Sohan contested 3 of doom. We're so good off that. Kyrie Irving swings it to Max Christie. It was open but didn't shoot it. We got a bunch of Ben Simmons on the court right now. Nobody wants to take a 3. Davis with the ball, working in the mid-range, swings it over to Gafford. Wemby, so disruptive defensively, reaching in there. It'll go to Davis. Davis, couple shot fakes. Gonna have to heave a tough one up. Great defensive possession from your Spurs, and Wemby will end it off with the rebound. Victor pushing the ball the other way. He's got Kyrie on him. Oh, off me! Off me! I'm 2 feet taller than you. Easy lay. Wemby's up to 27. It's a light night for him. And the Mavs running out of time here. Irving out to Davis. 3-ball off. Wembanyama the rebound. Victor up to Swiper. De'Aaron will slow it down a little bit. He's got Keldon in the corner. Doesn't hit him. Fox. Why not? Just one more bucket. Close it out, HB. Harrison Barnes. The dagger. And that is the game right there. Shout out to Uncle Harrison. 47. I wish. 27, 14, and 7 from Wembanyama. Whoa, Harrison. Whoa, Jeremy. Didn't need to see all that. But we got one more win on the way, hopefully, as we go into game 6. Uh-oh. Mavericks giving us some trouble here. Are we going to be able to make it close down the stretch? We're down 52 seconds. It's possible for sure. I think I saw the Clippers just win their series in 6, so we'll be taking on the Unction in the conference finals if we're able to make it there. Inbound will go into Kyrie Irving. Irving swings it to Cooper Flagg. Flagg is defended by Barnes. It goes to Klay Thompson. Thompson the jab down to Davis. Davis has the mismatch. Strong contest from the smaller Keldon Johnson, and Wemby will push it the other way. Wemby up the middle, kicks out Fox. Fox, you gotta take that shot. De'Aaron driving, faking, fakes out Flagg, but Flagg's able to recover, and that might be the game right there. I don't like the lack of willingness from our players to take 3-pointers. I don't know what's going on there. I think this game's pretty much said and done. We needed to score on that possession. We didn't, unless Davis folds at the free throw line, which I don't really see happening. They need to update AD so he has his goggles. He'll knock down both. Yeah, that's game right there. 27 from AD. We're going to a game 7. Wemby at 23 in this one. Nothing crazy. Yeah, and it is I'm gonna edit that out. It is the Clippers in the conference finals. There you go, Victor. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. The Mavs don't even show up to work in this game. 27 from Fox, 24 and 11 from Wembanyama. And we got the Los Angeles Clippers in the conference finals. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Uncle Chris Paul off the bench. Game 1, we'll go to the Clips. We take the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th. They'll take the 5th. Okay. Don't let them do what we did to the Nuggets. Come back 3-1. We don't want that happening here. But the Clippers, they're a veteran team. They know they probably don't have many more chances at this. So they're going to make it close. 2:24 to go. We're currently up by 3. Brook Lopez inbounding. Lopez, what are you doing? That was a 5-second violation. He thought about it for about 10 minutes. Who am I going to pass it to? And then decides to heave that thing to the corner. I don't know what Brook was doing. I never see the CPU get 5-second violations. What in the world? De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Fox defended by James Harden here. 4th quarter Fox gets to the rim, floats one up, can't finish. John Collins the rebound. Here's James Harden with the ball. I've watched the first couple episodes of Starting 5. Harden's been funny in that. It'll go to Kawhi. Kawhi's 3 is off. Wembanyama will grab the rebound. Wemby has Sohan open. He also has Fox. Corner 3 is off. De'Aaron, we need that. Here's Bradley Beal with the ball. Beal up the middle, defended well by Castle. Stephon Castle, a great defensive player in his 2nd season for the Spurs, as Collins gets by Wemby and slams it home. Usually guys aren't able to get much on Victor in the paint, but that time John Collins, a nice little move, slams it home, and the Clippers are within 1. Wembanyama rolling going to the rim. He wants it at the basket. Victor's gonna fade away, and it's good. See, this is what I'm here for, bro. Just the plays you watch, and you're like, how in the world did he do this? Kawhi Leonard with the ball. Leonard to the basket. Layup is good. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Fox throws it to Wembanyama. Victor, defended by Big Zoo, fades away and misses. Bradford Beal the rebound. Clips only down by 1 here. It'll go to Leonard. Minute to go. Kawhi, the spin move. Leonard backing it on Devin Vassell. Layup is off. Wembanyama will grab the rebound. It goes up to Stephon Castle. Castle defended by Zubac here. We've got Wemby in the post with Beal defending. Hit Wemby. There you go. Easy pass, easy slam. Just throw the ball high where nobody else can get it. I feel like they actually threw it a little bit too low. But we take a 3-point lead. 35 seconds to go. Kawhi Leonard with the ball. Leonard hits Collins in the corner for the tie. And JC, a big time shot. The Clippers will not let up. 32 seconds to go. We're tied. Jeremy Sohan into De'Aaron Fox. It'll go down to Wembanyama. Wemby working on Zubac in the post. Zoo strong contested. It'll go out to Fox. Fox to Vassell. 3 for the lead is off. Clippers will have a chance to take the lead here. 15 seconds to go. They got a timeout. Looks like they're not going to use it. Leonard has it in the mid-range. This is his bread and butter, that mid-range area. 7 seconds to go. Kawhi working on Vassell. Couple shot fakes. Leonard swings it out to Beal. Open 3 is off. Wembanyama the rebound. And we're going to overtime. All right, we're not going to watch this whole extra period, but we'll jump back in as long as it remains close. We're kind of running it in overtime. I think we got this in the bag. Yeah, Clippers forgot to show up to work. Unless they got it down to 1. 19 seconds left. Do they have ball? No, we have ball, so they're going to have to foul, but they'll have a chance at it. They'll send Fox to the line. De'Aaron, first free throw is good. Second one from De'Aaron is also good. So Clippers are going to need a 3 to tie, but it's possible. 1 possession ball game. Here we go. John Collins inbounding. Collins will give it into Kawhi Leonard. Leonard, the spin move, gets to the rim, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Clippers get it back. It'll go to Beal for a 3. He misses. Wemby the rebound. A big-time block to seal the deal for the big man. We just need these free throws. That's all we needed. 1 is fine. We're out of here. 36-17 with 5 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks. What a night for Victor Wembanyama. Wemby is your West MVP, averaging 26, 15, and 5 in the West Finals, along with 3 blocks, and Brunson is your East MVP. NBA Finals, it's New York. They picked up Beef Stew during the season to run the power forward spot, and it seems like Brunson's been on a tear. They were the 1 seed out East, had a great regular season, 61 dub. Game 1, though, it's all San Antonio, 33-22 from Wembanyama. Game 2, we lose. We'll win the 3rd, though. Wemby's just cleaning up the glass. That rebound chaser was so big. We go up 3-1. Do the Knicks have anything for us? No. Spurs in 5. Wemby already at just 22 years old wins his first ever title, averaging 28 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 blocks in the battle for the Larry O.B. against the New York Knicks. Will the wheel have something to say? Gave us a major upgrade year 1, but maybe it'll do something to mess us up here in year 2. Or, well, this wasn't technically year 2 of his career. It's actually the 3rd year of his career, but the first year of the simulation. You get what I'm saying. Also, can we talk about the team, man? Steph Castle getting better. Young Dylan Harper getting better. And we still got Fox, man. All right, spin number 2. There are spots on this wheel where Wemby could leave San Antonio. That would probably be a worst case scenario. Oh, we got a fun one. Trade for a star. I know exactly what I want to do here, too. Well, I don't know the exact player, but I have like a plan. First of all, the time to trade for a star is not right now when the season's about to start. We're going to wait until the deadline, see what stars are available, and I want to get a guy who plays on the wing. I feel like the Spurs have too many guards with De'Aaron Fox, right? So we could use Fox in a deal for a star. Then we just have Castle and Harper as our young backcourt. They fit Wemby's timeline even better anyway, and they're both about to pass Fox in overall. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? All right, we're here. Trade deadline time. Your Spurs are 42-9. Really, we probably don't even need to trade for a star, but we're going to do it regardless. Scotty Barnes, he could be our wing guy. Cade's also available, but we just don't really need a guard. Same thing with LaMelo, huh? Not a ton of selling teams. We don't need an old Steph, huh? I think I'm going to try and trade for Scotty Barnes to run the power forward. We'll offer up De'Aaron Fox here, who's having a really good year, but Barnes has been solid in his own right, and I think just fills a different role goal for us. They're going to say no to the deal straight up, but I'll throw in Jeremy Sohan. Y'all just need to give me back a player. Braden Burries, that's not going to make the deal work financially. They got to send out a little more salary. That's where you can give me Isaiah Stewart, who just got traded there. Give me Davion Mitchell. That'd actually be a good addition. Yeah, I'd do something like this if y'all are willing. They say no. I don't want to give up any Hawks picks. I'll give up a Spurs pick in 29. Dang, I feel like I'm overpaying here, but I'll do a few second round picks. Am I really going to have to give up another first? Like, this is crazy. I thought there'd be a better star available. All due respect to Scotty. And I know Cade was available, but I didn't want to trade for Cade because we got our guard. Welcome to the team, Scotty Barnes. We get it done nonetheless. Let's simulate the rest of this year. Wembanyama is your MVP. 27 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, 3 blocks. The first ever MVP for Big Victor. I would assume first of many. And another DPOY. He might win those for the entirety of the rest of his career. Like all the rest of the years he plays in the league, they might as well just rename it the Wemby Award. We end up the 2nd seed this year, so better than last. Timberwolves did pass us up in the standings in the latter half of the year. I'm not so worried about it though. They won one more game than us. Is that really a cause for concern? I don't think so. Round 1 is the Lakers. They still have Luka. Yeah, they still have Luka. What am I talking about? I wish we could have traded for Luka. Imagine Luka with Wemby. I would have gave up Harper or Castle to go get Luka, and I would have gave up Fox. Both of them. Imagine Luka with... That would have been crazy. But Luka, you got cooked. Next up, it'll be the Grizzlies led by Ja Morant. J.A. Morant. 2-2 series. They win the 5th. Okay. Game 6 on the way. Our season on the line here. I didn't expect the Grizz to give us that much trouble. I think they still have big Zach Edey in the front court, so they can at least match Wembanyama's size to some extent. Although the foot speed, the finesse, I mean, none of that, all due respect, is really there from Zach Edey compared to what you see from Wemby. But nonetheless, we're going to lose. No back-to-back for your Spurs. Randy, get off my screen. I'm trying to see Wemby's stats. He averaged 28, 13, and 4 with 3 blocks in these playoffs. His sorry teammates need to step up. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Scotty. Gave up all that to get you, and then we lose. Anthony Davis went off. Won a title. Oh, no. Mike Conley retired. Player progression. I expect Wemby to hit a 99 overall this offseason for sure. Oh, he stays at a 98. Hey, at least Barnes got better. He's only 26. That was a good trade. I'm cool. Maybe I'm coping. All right, let's give this thing another spin. First couple spins have been nice. I like what we've gotten. This next one. No. Oh, joined worst team in the league. We had a good thing. The wheel had to ruin it. Well, here's a challenge for you, Wemby. Well, who was the worst team in the league? Boy, do I have news for you. The Kings won 10 games. You did the opposite of the 96 Bulls. You went 10-72. They didn't even sign anybody in the offseason. What were y'all doing all summer? You got 6 players on your team, and the season's about to start. They do have Hugo here, who's the 5th overall pick in this most recent draft. Mikael Brown Jr., who was a lottery pick. Oh, this team is cooked. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, I'm sending Wembanyama y'all's way. I think Wemby just got his rookie extension, so got to turn off the recently signed restriction to send him over to Sacktown. We'll do it for a 2nd round pick. We're joining the worst team in the league. Bro, they still had like 37 million cap space after adding a max player in Wemby. Like, it's cool to have cap space, but at a certain point, you're just trash. Like, if your cap isn't full after adding another max player, you still got enough for another near max slot. You just aren't doing enough as a team. You just aren't trying. Like, what were y'all doing all off season? Was the GM on vacation? I mean, oh my goodness. I'm not trying to pile on for Kings fans. I know it's hard enough to be a Kings fan, but like, come on. Also, Sabonis, you're playing the 4, buddy, because this is Wemby's center position, okay? We're going to have to fill out the rest of the team with probably Barry the Bot, I guess. I don't know what the CPU is going to do. It's up to them. Hopefully, we can get an option on the wheel where we get out of here sooner than later, because this could be a rough stint for sure. What's up, Elijah? You might need to be the greatest coach ever in order for us to win like 8 games. I mean, oh my gosh, this team is trash. Oh, mama! Wembanyama! MVP, 32 points, 15 rebounds. That voice crack was crazy. Thank goodness we got the power of editing, am I right? 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. MVP, and DPOY. And you know what was even more impressive than all that? Sabonis All-NBA third, so nice Sabonis. We made the play-in from 10 wins to 43. We just got to win one play-in game. We'll be in the playoffs. Give me one, Wemby. Okay, cool. We get the 8 seed, so it'll be a Wemby versus Chet matchup. Who is Johan Grunlow? Oh, Wemby's about to cook him. They better switch Chet on him. Oh, we got destroyed. Well, it was a rough year in Sacramento. Wemby averaged 35 and 18. Somebody help my man out. The good news is Sacramento should have cap space as the Goon wins Finals MVP. Hopefully we can add to this core. Y'all better not have another offseason where you're doing absolutely nothing. If you do, I'm going to really bank on the wheel giving me something to get out of here. What? Why did they sign nobody? I have everything on automatic except for lineups because I was setting the lineups myself, whatever. Everything's on automatic. Yo, oh my gosh. They didn't sign anybody. They let go of Sabonis. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Will, you got to get me out of here. This is so bad. I mean, you have no idea how bad this situation is. Sit out a season? No. I don't want that. I want to keep hooping. -1 age. Just give us that. Cool. So Wemby gets a year younger, meaning his career will be extended, give him more time to add accolades. This is good, especially because we might waste another year in Sacktown. All right, so Victor Wembanyama will have a second chance at his 5th year in the association. He'll get to run that back, and he'll be 23 years old now. So there you go. That's going to further add to his accolades. He's about to put up a crazy amount of career points in a world of no injuries, in a world where he's playing on this sorry team and can just eat. I mean, nobody else is going to do much of anything. So Wemby, you got to be the guy. You got to average 40 if we want to have any chance. Nikola Jokic is your MVP. 23, 12, and 9 from Joker. Young Hansen, 6th man of the year. Shout out to Young, man. Wemby does make first team. Average 34, 14, and 4. Now you might be like, also all defensive first. You might be like, why in the world did he not make all or win the MVP? Yeah, we were the 10 seed, missing the playoffs despite Wemby dropping 30 and 20 in the play-in. Bro, the Kings actually got to be glitched. Like, how do you just not sign players? What are y'all doing? Or does nobody want to pull up to Sacramento? Is that the problem? We got Wemby though. There you go. We have a roster. It's incredible. We actually have players. Bronny even pulled up. Oh, as soon as Bronny said, yeah, I'm pulling up to Sacktown, everybody else was like, all right, maybe Sacramento's not so bad. We appreciate you, Junior. Okay, next spin on the wheel. Honestly, the Sacramento team isn't looking half bad now. Maybe we could get something that helps out Wemby or help out the team. Yes! Right on cue! You have no idea! Tim Duncan is teaming up with Victor Wembanyama. Oh, it's about to get spooky. It's going to be scary in here. The big fundamental. Oh my goodness, man. We got such a squad. We have too many power forwards though, so Ace and Newell, you're going to play small forward, okay? You're 6'11", actually. You're going to stay at the power. But Patrick Williams, a.k.a. the Paul, is going to slide to small forward. Tim and Wemby in the front court. This is something that would be so cool to see in real life. Of course, their timelines never really aligned, but oh my goodness, defensively, like, bro, the way they would be locking down would be ridiculous. They both seem like pretty chill guys. I think they'd get along well, but what do I know? I don't know either one of them personally. Victor Wembanyama, your most valuable player, averaging 31 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Scoring went down a little bit, maybe because he had the help of Tim Duncan, right? Wembanyama is also your DPOY. 2 steals, 2.5 blocks. Again, probably not as many steals and blocks because he was sharing the front court with the big fundamental. Tim Duncan does not make All-NBA. What? He made all defensive second. What were his numbers looking like? Tim averaged 21, 12, a steal, 2 blocks. Oh, so y'all were just sleeping on Tim Duncan. Whatever. He'll put you on notice in the playoffs. 57 wins. This might accidentally become a Tim Duncan spotlight video because, you know, I've got a lot of appreciation for Tim Duncan. Real talk, though. Give me 30 seconds of your time for a yap session here. I think Tim Duncan was so cool as a superstar because I don't have another way to put this. He was so nonchalant. And it wasn't like a nonchalant gimmick. I just think he genuinely didn't want to be the guy in all the commercials, the guy showing off and all that, but he was so good. He was so good. Anyway, we got the Wolves in round 1, and they're up 2-0 early. Tim, lock in. All right, we're 2-2. We go up 3-2. All right, end up beating them in 6. Just a slow start. It is what it is. Next up, we got the Rockets. The Goon, the reigning champ, right? Did he win last year or was that the year before? I'm not sure. Regardless, we're 2-2 with Shangon. They go up 3-2. Facing elimination going into game 6. Goodness gracious, Spotify! You got Ice Spice on my shuffle? I gotta stop the video to change its song. See, that's more like it. See, my days are cold without you, and I'm hurting when I'm not with you. See, that's what I'm talking about, Spotify. My goodness. We're going 7. 46. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wembenyama, 46-13, 6 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Oh, we love you. Game 7 on the way. Uh-oh. Off to a slow start here. Oh, we're off to a real slow start. We're going to lose. All right. We got cooked. 21-10 from Wemby. He must have been in foul trouble because he didn't play huge minutes. Tim Duncan, 11-10. A little too nonchalant on the stat line here, my goat. I'm sorry. And the Rockets go to the finals. The Goon gets another one. Man, I thought for sure we were just going to run the league with Tim Duncan alongside Victor. That was not the case. Şengün had other plans. Tim, you can't be regressing on me already, Unc. I added you in your prime. All right, let's go ahead and give this wheel another spin. The last spin was probably one of the best options on the entire wheel. Oh, this one will be fun too. How about growing a couple more inches? We're now max height with it for Victor Wembanyama, 7'7". All right, Victor, you're 7'5", now you're 7'7". I think 2K officially only has him at 7'3", but everybody's saying he's at least 7'5". Some people saying 7'6". I don't know, bro. His height's all over the place, but I know he's not only 7'3". That's for sure. So I upped him to 7'5", or I downloaded this roster that had like more updated stuff. So he's 7'5", and now he's 7'7", so he's gonna be even taller, as if he wasn't already winning MVPs and dominating the league. But look at 7'7" Wemby, hardly losing. Man, I'm so glad basketball is back. Not only because it gives me something to watch every night, but also because there's so much more content we can make. Off-season content, bro. It was fun. It challenged me to get creative with the videos. But ball being back, oh, we can really lock in. Expect a lot more double uploads and things of that nature from me. Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. 25, 11, and 5. Kind of a light year for Wemby, especially considering he's 7'7". But you know what? DPOY, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Oh, we had a guy, Tracy Rose, who averaged 14, 6, and 6. Former 9th overall pick. We got him out of Utah. Oh, wait. He is on Utah. See, the Kings jersey looked really similar to the Utah jersey. I thought he was on our team. That's completely my bad there. Tim Duncan makes all defensive second. 20 points, 12 rebounds from the big fundamental. Round 1, we got the Los Angeles Clippers. This team sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be light work. We sweep them. Grizz in round 2. Beat them in 5. That's more like it. Easy trip to the conference finals where we got the Minnesota Wolves with De'Aaron Fox. So after going to Toronto, De'Aaron ended up leaving there, going to Minnesota. Wolves also have AJ Devonsta. Nice team around Anthony Edwards, but not nice enough. Unless they come back, we win in 5. Wembanyama, your West MVP. We're back in the finals. It's been a while. What's up, Evan Mobley? This Cavs roster looks essentially the same, except they added Tari Eason. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. They'll take the 3rd. And the 4th. Okay, we got ourselves a series going into game 5. How's Wemby doing so far? Really just chilling. Like 24-9 is nothing crazy for Wemby. Why are his rebounds so much lower? I guess because Tim's scooping up some of the boards. But like, come on. You should be able to scoop up all of them. You're 7'7". Maybe he just wants to let my nonchalant goat, Tim Duncan, get rebounds, you know, inflate his stats a little bit. We win this game 34-11. You have no idea. Game 6, we can close it out right here. Cavs get off to a real strong start to the game. We're still right there with them, though. Maybe we're no longer right there with them. Oh, yeah, they're starting to get off to a lead. It looks like this thing is going 7 off a blowout game. Wemby showed up for game 6, 35-11. Tim Duncan only 10 points. Game 7, though, we open up real strong. Cavs have a strong second quarter and a good third. And now we're going back and forth headed into the final period. All right, let's jump in here with, how about, yeah, 2:44 to go. We're up by 2. This looks like a good spot to get in the game at. Look at Wembanyama. He's taller than Nick Claxton while he was tying his shoes. Crazy work. Ace and Newell inbounded. Does Wemby have a signature shoe? I think he does. Anyway, Newell with the ball. Get it to Wemby. Get it to Wemby. Look at how much taller he is. Going up to 7'7" definitely made a difference. Duncan catches. Get it to Wemby. He wants it. Victor in the post. Gonna shot fake. Wembanyama, the footwork. Backs in. Layup is off. Strong contest from Nicholas Claxton. And the Cavs will push the ball the other way. It goes to Jalen Suggs. A little half spin from Suggs. He's in the corner. Drives baseline. Bursts of speed. Finishes it home. Nice finish from hairline legend Jalen Suggs there. As the game is now tied. Ryan with the ball. Ryan driving on Suggs. Throws it out to Newell. One more to Barrett. Barrett gets the screen from Tim Duncan. 5 on the shot clock. RJ, the screen from Wemby. 3 ball off. Minute 45 to go. Tari Eason with the ball. Eason swings it to Spider Mitchell. Donovan driving to the rim. Kicks out to right. Right to Suggs. 9 on the shot clock here. Jalen Suggs will get the screen from Clax. Clax the nice roll. Wembanyama caught sleeping. And Claxton will slam it home, giving the Cleveland Cavs a 2-point lead. Ryan with the ball. Wembanyama rolling to the rim. He wants it. Victor will get it. Wemby backing it on Clax. Fading away and scoring. See, now that's more like it, Wembanyama. Game is tied. He's up to 37 on 67% from the field. Nicholas Claxton into Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell has Barrett defending. Spida driving to the rim here. Strong contest, or strong defense from Barrett. Mitchell's going to have to swing it to Eason. It'll go out to Garland. Garland, the screen from Clax. 3 ball is off. Good look for Garland, but couldn't convert. Wemby has it now as the clock ticks below a minute. Wembanyama to Mikal Brown Jr. Mikal gets the screen from Victor. Victor rolls to the rim. He'll catch down low. Wemby, shot fake. Got Clax jumping. Layup is good. Beautiful patience from Wembanyama as we take a 2-point lead with 3/4 of a minute to go. Now all I ask from the Sacramento Kings is they get the ball to Tim Duncan. Donovan Mitchell with the ball, rising up for the mid-range. He'll bank one home, and we're tied. Donovan Mitchell, a dangerous man in the 4th quarter. Looked really good last night against New York despite the Cavs losing. Anyway, Wembanyama has the ball in the mid-range. He'll swing it to Yimga, and he knocks it down. Big shot. That's Hugo right there, right? Yup, big shot from him. And we'll go up by 2. Still plenty of time left for Cleveland. They got 28 seconds on the clock. Claxton inbounding. He'll find Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell has Barrett on him. Donovan defended well by RJ. And Wembanyama intercepts it. You can't throw it in the paint when Wembanyama's lurking like that. That's an easy steal. First free throw is good. We're going to need both to make it a 2-possession game. Cavs have no timeouts left. Wemby calmly knocks them both down. 20 seconds to go. Here's Donovan Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell gonna drive to the basket here. I feel like the Cavs should look for a 3. Oh, nice kick to Dunn, who misses the open look. And that'll do it. A Game 7 finals win behind some key clutch plays from Victor Wembanyama, who does miss the free throw, but it's okay. We still won. 42 from Wemby. What a game. And how about that? Going from the worst team in the league to champs in not too long. Update required. 26, 8, and 6 from Wembanyama. 2 steals, 2 blocks. And now I'm gonna go apply my update. I'll be back. Shout out to Tim too. He was really good in the playoffs. Okay, I've now applied my update and we are back in the game here. Let's go to player progression. Wembanyama, we're gonna take a look at his resume because he's what, 26 years old? It's Tim Duncan. Why are you falling off? I don't know. But Wembanyama is 26 years old, has 2 chips, 4 MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, 6 DPOYs, undefeated in the finals, left an elite Spurs team to join a Kings team that nobody thought could do anything. I mean, their GM spent the summers vacationing, but we've somehow turned this into a championship squad. We're looking to go back-to-back here, but of course we got to spin our wheel. Will, what do you got for me, man? Let's see what we're going to land on this time around. It will be, oh yes, come on, come on. This is a good spot on the wheel. Add any 90 overall player. This can be anybody who's 90 or lower across the association. And we get to simply steal that guy from whatever team he's on. So what that means is we just get a 90 overall without even trading anybody. So that means trade override will be on, financial trade rules off, and let's see who's 90 or less. In this type of situation, you're looking for a young player, right? Somebody who has more upside to grow. I think Tyron Stokes could be a great option. Yeah, we have a hole at small forward too. Tyron Stokes might be the leading candidate at the moment for us. We could also go, this Lekic dude has only played a couple years in the league. He looks like he could be really good. Oh, Hugo left. I just now realized that because I was like, we had a small forward before, right? Yeah, Hugo left. All right, let's go Tyron Stokes here. I think that's a smart move for us. I don't like how you can't trade for players out of the player finder anymore. He was recently signed. Well, we'll turn that off because we're able to add whoever. And let's go ahead and get our guy. Was that Jordan Poole on our team? I think it was. Welcome to the team, T. Stokes. And yeah, there's JP on the bench. What's up, Jordan? And of course, I'll turn on all the restrictions once again. We're not trying to cheat. I was just doing that that for the sake of the wheel, right? But it feels like you're cheating when you got a young star in Tyron Stokes, you've got Tim Duncan, you've got Wembanyama, all on the same team. The wheel has really came through for me after, absolutely selling with the join the worst team in the league. We've been able to make the worst team in the league a whole lot better through the wheel. Had to go get some water while the season was simulating. Wembanyama's your MVP, averaged 25 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 2 blocks. DPOY for Victor. And we are the number 1 seed, 63 wins. How did my guy Tim do? 20-11 this year. Did he make all NBA? Nah, I'm gonna edit that out. He just gets that second team all defensive nod all the time, and then the all-star appearances. Let's see what we're facing round 1. It's the Grizzlies. They're not stopping us from repeating, I'll tell you that. Shangoon in round 2. Whoa! Bro, the Goon, he's been real competitive with Wemby in these playoffs throughout the video as we're heading to a game 7 with the Rockets. We're about to lose. Maybe not. It's going to be close here. We got a 3-point game, 2:20 to go. Conference finals, trip on the line. I would call Shangoon a rival of Victor Wembanyama at this point. Oh yeah, I forgot we got Tyron Stokes too. Man, this team is crazy. We should not be losing. Tyron Stokes, you got 6 points? Oh, well, that's not good. Rockets do have the ball. Mullen is inbounding. It'll go into Shangoon. Shangoon defended by Duncan. It goes to James, to Thompson. Back to Shangoon. Alperen trying to drive on Tim. Not a good decision. Tim will lock you down. Get that out of here. You have no idea. And there's a stoppage of play, so hopefully Wemby will sub in here. Unless he's fouled out. That'd be bad. Oh, no. Is Victor really fouled out? Victor is fouled out. He got out of here in 30 minutes with 19 points. But you think we're not going to watch this game? Tim Duncan's got 35. That's my guy, Tim. He's going to clutch up for us. Amen Thompson with the ball. Thompson defended by RJ Barrett. There's the screen from Ament. Ament rolls to the rim. Thompson takes the mid-range and misses. Asa Newell the rebound. Give it to Tim! Newell defended by Ament. Gives it to Mikal Brown. Mid-range. Wet ball! We're within 1. Minute 45 to go. Shangoon will bring it up here. He's playing some point center. Shangoon gets the screen from Ament. Alperen was popping those threes too in the season opener. He was going crazy. Shangoon. Nope, not on Tim though. Not on Tim. It'll go to Mikal Brown. Brown up to RJ Barrett. One more to Newell for the layup. That was beautiful. We've got a 1-point lead, defense to offense, and who do you think's getting the defensive stops? Nobody else but Tim Duncan. Mayer the spin move. Mayer trying to get to the basket on Brown. It'll go out to Ament. Ament swings to Amen Thompson. Thompson, one more to Mayer. 3 ball off. It's rebounded by Tyron Stokes. Here we go the other way. Stokes to Newell to Mikal Brown. 3 ball. Good! Light the beam! 13 points in the 4th from Mikal Brown Jr. 24 on the night. Tim Duncan, I don't think, has even shot the ball since we hopped in. He's really just been playing defense. Shangoon, one more to Ament. Ament's layup. No, sir. Newell the rebound. 3/4 of a minute to go. The team is looking incredible without Wembanyama. Barrett, corner 3. Why not? Oh, it doesn't drop. That would have sealed the deal. Here goes James for the Rockets to the rim. Lay in. Good. And just like that, the Rockets get it back to a 1-possession game. 31 seconds to go. They're not going to have to foul here. Houston has a timeout in the back pocket, as do we. Barrett will swing it to Brown Jr. Duncan sets the screen for Brown. 3. It's good. Are you kidding me? It's a Mikal Brown takeover. Here we go. It'll go into Mayer. 3 off. And that's the game. That's the game. Your Sacramento Kings win it. Duncan at 35, but it was Mikal Brown Jr. down the stretch of the game. I mean, just making play after play, getting bucket after bucket. In the conference finals, we got the Minnesota Wolves. Wolves have Anthony Edwards, AJ, De'Aaron Fox. We're familiar with this team. We're up 3-1, and we win in 5. Back to the finals, taking on the Cavs. Tim Duncan, conference MVP, 24-9. Glad to see Tim getting some type of recognition, winning some awards here. Or winning an award, at least. Evan Mobley! Let's see what you got, man. Game 1 will go to the Cavs. They take the second. Oh, goodness gracious! We finally get a game in Game 4. We take another one. It's never over till it's over, as they say. Game 6 on the way. Are we about to come back? 3-0 comeback would be legendary for the resume. We're going 7. Victor at 41. We were down 3-0, but we've won 3 straight. Game 7, we can win the series right here. Cavs don't want to get embarrassed. They're fighting. And after being on the right side of a 3-1 comeback, this time the Cavs are on the wrong side of something worse, a 3-0 comeback. RJ Barrett with 25, Ace and Newell with 24, 20 and 12 from Wembanyama. Tim Duncan a light night, 15 and 14. We win the title. Wemby's your finals MVP, 26, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, and Wembanyama now a 3-time champ to go with his 5 MVPs. And we just won our 2nd title in a row with the Sacramento Kings. Now, you know what would be absolutely horrible? If something hit on the wheel where Wembanyama had to leave Sacramento. Whoa! That's horrible too. Random regression out of Wemby, -3. They've got his peak end age at 33, so I don't know why he's regressing at 27. They said his peak should be starting at 27, not regressing. But this year's 2K has had like random regression sometimes, so maybe that's what it is, and he'll progress back up a little bit over the coming years. I don't think it'll affect his numbers anyway, and maybe the wheel can save us from some of that regression with an upgrade or something. Let's give this thing another spin. We've been on a burner when it comes to the spin. Shout out Kevin Durant. We've got a lot of great stuff. Oh, don't get me sit out a season. We will add 5 gold badges. That'll combat against some of the regression, so that's perfect. All right, let's give Wemby the gold badges that he just got off the wheel. I'm thinking maybe we just give him stuff he doesn't already have. Like, why not give him slippery off-ball, mini marksman, and shifty shooter? Let's throw Dimer on gold. Do we want him passing? Yeah, I guess so. And handles for days? Ooh, that'd be tough. Actually, forget Dimer. We don't want him to pass. I don't care about passing. Let's give him unpluckable so he doesn't turn the ball over much. There you go. And his overall goes up a little bit off that. Some nice little upgrades. We'll definitely take it. As we open up the season real strong, looking for a 3-peat. Wembanyama, your MVP. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2.5 blocks. Luka's a 6 man. And he's still a 94. Who do the Raptors have starting? I might have to check that out. Is it this dude's Clarence? It might actually be 6'6 PG. Already an 88 in year 2. Congrats to him. Wemby, another DPOY, of course. Did my guy Tim get all NBA? No. But there's his usual spot. All defensive second team. 19 and 11. Kind of just the usual chill, nonchalant Tim Duncan numbers. Round 1 against the Grizz. We're up 3-2. We beat them in 6. Next up, we got the Minnesota Wolves. We beat them in 5. Warriors, they're only a 7 seed, but have made it all the way to the conference finals. The We Believe Warriors, except this time they went a little bit further in the playoffs, and we sweep them. Wemby, West MVP, and Cavs Kings. At this point, we've got some lore, man. We faced y'all quite a few times. Last year, we came back from 3-0, so you got to assume Cleveland's going to come out here looking to win. Or not. We're up 3-1. Get cooked. Wembanyama, finals MVP. Ryan, off my screen! Wemby averaged 30, 13, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, 3 blocks in the NBA Finals, en route to another Finals MVP. That's ring number 4 and a 3-peat for Victor. Wow, bro's got 8 DPOYs too. He might be able to retire the GOAT today. But of course, we got a career to continue, so we're going to keep it pushing. Wemby does not regress this offseason, which is good. T. Stokes goes up 1 more. I thought he'd progress more. Maybe we could have got somebody who would have progressed more. I don't know, but Stokes has been a good addition. Good fit on the wing. I mean, we've won a 3-peat. I can't complain too much. I feel like there's a lot of bad stuff on the wheel that we've kind of dodged and missed, and that makes me feel like we're due for something bad. Buyout would be horrible. No. Yes! Kyrie dribbling animations. I added this on the wheel like right before I started the video because I was like, Wemby with Kyrie animations would be so cool. So there it is. Okay, let's go on ahead and add those animations. I might have to make Wemby shorter for a second, then put his height back up to tall so that, or back up to 7'7", because he can't get the animations while he's short, but it's like a workaround. Hold on. He went down a couple overalls with me making him 6'3". Of course, I will put his height back, but also he doesn't have the handle ratings to get Kyrie's dribble animation, so we're actually gonna have to increase his speed with ball. And then is there anything else he'll need? Yeah, well, he'll need good ball handle. It's only a 72 right now, so this is gonna end up being a bigger upgrade than I thought, because he'll get the ball handle and the speed with ball plus the animations. That's gonna be huge. Hopefully this is high enough for him to get what he needs. Let's see. Nah, he still needs higher ratings. It is Kyrie Irving. You know what? Here, let's give him 95 speed with ball, 95 ball handle. That should be plenty. There it is. Kyrie Irving dribble style for Wemby. and then I'll put him back up to 7'7". Oh my goodness. He's going to be absolute trouble for the league. I mean, not that he isn't already, but as you can see, 7'7", moving like Kyrie. Show me a couple moves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at how fast he is. Bro, this upgrade might have been one of those ones. It might have been the best one of the video. Victor, another one. 26, 10, and 5 from Wembanyama for his 7th career MVP. He's won it every single time since 2030. That means he's won 5 straight, and he's won 7 in 8 years. So, crazy stuff. DPOY as well, 2 steals, 2.5 blocks. And we won 69 games. That's the best season we've seen from one of our teams all video. He didn't have a better year than this with the Spurs or anything. I mean, it makes sense. We got Tim Duncan, Tyron Stokes. We got all these guys. Round 1, it'll be the Portland Blazers. We sweep them. Next up will be the Nuggets. Oh! We're down 3-1 to Uncle Jokic. He's playing with LaMelo. Jokic and LaMelo would be such a crazy duo. Wouldn't play any defense. But we're down 3-1. Let's see if we can come back. No! Jokic and LaMelo Ball. And they didn't even put up crazy numbers like that. I guess it was kind of just a team effort for the Nuggets. And we lose. Wemby averaged 29, 11, and 5 these playoffs. But we couldn't win 4 straight, unfortunately. Shea and OKC go get one. As Victor Wembanyama is pushing 30, 29 years old, headed into the offseason. Tim regresses at 31. Still pretty much have the entire core here. Let's get our wheel spin going. Wheel! I need something good here. Well, actually, I just need something not horrible. We're doing great, as long as it's not something that ruins us. Oh, no! You might be wondering, what is the Wheel of Teams? Well, basically, you spin a Wheel of Teams. Whatever team it lands on, Wemby goes to. So we're out of Sacramento after just having a 69-win season. I know we lost in the playoffs, but that's still a great season. We're out of here. Okay, let's see what squad we land on. We got all 30 teams on the wheel, so I guess there's a chance we stay in Sacramento. Yeah, that's not happening. We're going to Boston. Now, Tatum's got to be super old. Jaylen Brown's super old. I don't know who they'd even really have. Okay, let's see who's over there in Boston. I don't know what to expect at all. Looks like they were not a playoff team. They were one of the worst teams in the East. Tatum is still with the Celtics. I do not see Jaylen Brown, but Tatum's older. Maybe they made some adjustments over the offseason. Oh my gosh, man. Then they don't really have any young pieces. So the wheel's going to have to come through for us and give us some upgrades to that Celtics squad. Because, yeah, right now it doesn't look very good. Now, maybe an old Tatum and Wembanyama can get something done. I'm not sure. We'll send Wemby over there. Welcome to Boston. And that means Tim Duncan gets left alone over in Sacramento. I'm sorry. My GOAT. Tim Duncan no longer playing alongside Wemby. That's the worst part of all of this. At least we got a co-star, but he's an old co-star for sure. If we want to win a championship with the Celtics and Jason Tatum, it's probably going to have to happen like this year. Definitely sooner than later. He's 36. I mean, Wemby's now going to be 30 years old, going into season number 11. Remember earlier in the video, he got the -1 age, so I guess it's kind of season number 12, whatever you want to say. What I'm saying is Wemby's probably just about crossed the halfway point of his NBA career. That's kind of my point here. Victor Wembanyama, new uniform, same hoops from Wemby. 27, 12, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2.5 blocks. He's your MVP and DPOY. Tyron Stokes. Oh, man, he's still hooping over there in Sacramento. Tim Duncan even got an All-NBA nod in the absence of Victor Wembanyama. Kings were the 6th seed. But I'm not worried about the Kings because we were really good. 2 seed, 56 W's, even with an older Jason Tatum. Now, Tatum averaged 19 points a night. Not too shabby. We got Philly in round 1. We're up 3-2, and we beat them in 6. Next will be the Detroit Pistons. Detroit basketball led by Kay Cunningham. They also got Cam Boozer over there. And we're down 3-1. We lose in 5. Wemby had a down playoff run, averaged 23, 11, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 2.5 blocks. Still great numbers, but we just needed more, especially on this team. As Şengün gets another. That's 4 chips, 4 finals MVPs for the Goon. De'Aaron Fox retired. I'm anticipating some Tatum regression here. Yep, down 2 more overalls. I'd really love if we got the spot on the wheel where we could get a buyout and get out of Boston. Just to be honest with you, I don't really think this is the right situation. Oh! Well, this is even better than a buyout. We are joining the best team in the league. See you later, Boston. It's been real. It's been fun. It ain't been real fun. We're out of here. Let's go ahead and send Wemby over to his next squad. Oh, well, who was the best team in the league? I have no idea. It was the Thunder. Okay. So we're going to a team that has an older Shea. Do they have young pieces? Is Mauricio younger? He is by a little bit. But this is an older squad. Interesting that we're joining there. Man, I was really excited about this, but now I'm not so sure. I mean, I guess we could try and run up a few championships with the older core before, we call it a day here in OKC. I don't know. Wemby has a no trade clause. He's trying to waive it. Wemby, that's not happening. I'm trying to force this trade through. So sorry, that no trade clause has got to go. We're getting you over to Oklahoma City. Now, it looks like Chet's either not there or washed. Bronny's there. I think this is Wemby's second time playing with Bronny. But Chet's no longer there. That would have made the teammate chemistry a little bit shaky. You know what I mean? Chet and Wemby have gotten into it before. I don't know if they've gotten into it, but I don't think that they're best buddies by any means. And now we go over to OKC. All right, man. New opportunity with the Thunder. They were just a great squad. I wish somebody else was a little bit better than them. Maybe a younger team that could have helped Wemby as he continues to age in his career. Let him just chill out a little bit. But that's not going to be the case. We're on a team with championship aspirations nonetheless. And I think that Celtics team was worse than this. So we'll take it. Welcome to OKC, Wembanyama. Okay, we end up going 61-21 here in Oklahoma City. And Wemby, this is his fourth uniform he's put on in his NBA career. Well, he's put on more uniforms than that. You have a different uniform every game. Funny joke, Danny. I laughed. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. 26, 12, and 5 from Wemby. 2 assists, or 2 steals, 2.5 blocks. Wemby is also your DPOY. And we won 61 games. So really good stuff. Ended out the year red hot. 14-game win streak. First round, we got the Golden State Warriors, my team, and we sweep them. Timberwolves, or Trailblazers, we sweep them. And it'll be the Mavs up next. Cooper Flag versus Victor Wembanyama. We saw how that went last night. That was a rough game for Cooper. It's a 2-2 series this time around, though. We go up 3-2, and we're going 7. All right, let's see who takes home this winner-go-home situation. Game 7 here, and we blow him out. Wembanyama only 22. His guy, Mauricio Barbosa, at his back. Wemby averages 30-11 with 5 assists and 3 blocks in the West Finals. And we're in the finals against the Bucks. They got a pair of auto-generated dudes in the backcourt who are really good. They also got Shannon Owens on the wing, who's nice. Game 1, we win. We take the second. The third. Wemby, ring me! 25-14 from Wemby. 5 championships now. Keep us in OKC, Wheel. I'm not trying to leave. I was a little bit unsure about this team going into it, but it worked out. I'd love to run it back with them another year as we do get older and regress a little bit. Wemby doesn't regress, though, which is good. All right, Will, you've been very kind to me for the most part this video. What do we got this time? Not a buyout, not a buyout. Oh, yes! 99 three-pointer, and all shooting badges will at least be on silver tier. Now, if we have other badges that are already a higher tier than that, we'll keep those where they're at, but he'll get every shooting badge on at least silver and a 99 Trey Bowl. Okay, let's go over to Wemby's player card. Attributes, offense. Three-pointer right now is an 83. It's going up to a 99. Far as shooting badges go, we got quite a few on at least silver, but limitless range is equipped now on silver. Slippery off ball goes to silver. Mini marksman goes to silver. So some good stuff there. A couple upgrades. And we'll also update his three-point tendency to reflect that. We'll see how many more threes he makes this year compared to last. But yeah, tendency. Where is it? Three-pointer. It's down to 67. Of course it is. We're going to put it up to like an 85. I don't want him just spamming threes, but I want him taking more now since he's got that improved jumper. Victor Wembanyama is your MVP, averaging 26 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. I feel like I've kind of just read through these stat lines and been like, oh yeah, Wemby, doing Wemby stuff, but these really are awesome. And the three-point shooting went up. He's consistently been making 200 plus a year, which is super impressive. But this year he made 273 out of 680. Really not much better than before. So I guess the 99 3 didn't help as much as I thought it would. I did give him the 99 3, right? I'm almost 100% sure I did. Yeah, he's got the A+ three-pointer. I'm not sure why he didn't make more. Tendency was up. Who knows? We won a good amount of basketball games. I'm not complaining. Looking for ring number 6 here. Let's go. Round 1, we got the Clips. We sweep them. Portland Trailblazers in round 2. Oh, there's Young Hansen, but the rest of the guys I'm not familiar with at all. We're up 3-2. Oh, we're going 7 with Portland. And the Blazers are going to get us up and out of here. Young Hansen beats us in the series. Wemby did his thing. 28, 13, 5, 3 steals, 3 blocks. Only 20 and 13 in this game, which saying only to that feels crazy, but for what we've grown used to, it's nothing crazy for Wemby. And the Blazers go to the finals where they win the championship. Young Hansen is a champion here. As we head into the offseason, Victor Wembanyama will be going into year 14, right? 32 years old. Yep. And he actually progresses, which is surprising at 32. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the other guys are continuing to regress. Let's get our wheel spin going. What's it going to be this time? We are going to get +5 overall. Oh, this is a good one. We almost landed on buyout, so we would have been out of here, but we get +5 overall to any teammate. I feel like we probably give this to one of the young guys on the team, right? Help their progression. We've got 21-year-old PG Leonard Burks, 29th pick. Maybe him. We got this center who, he doesn't look very good. What's up with Leonard? Does he have any decent potential? 85. You know what? I give you the +5. Maybe it'll really boost up your career's trajectory. You're up to an 81 overall. I could have used it on one of our top players, but like Shea's probably going to retire. We should have used it on Mauricio. Actually, sorry, bud. Where was bro at? Sorry, Leonard. I'm taking that back. Yeah, no upgrade for you. Mauricio, we're going to use it on. So he's just a superstar, a real deal superstar. 95 overall. Yeah, that's probably the smarter move there than... Yeah. I like that a lot more. We're trying to win right now. Wemby's kind of old. Victor does it again. Another MVP. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Showing no signs of slowing down at this point in time. That's 11 MVPs. He's won every single time since 2030. And DPOYs, what is he up to on that? He should be at like 13 DPOYs, all of them in a row. Tim Duncan's All-NBA first team these days, by the way. He's 34 years old, and it says he has 28 years pro, which is kind of a glitch, I guess. I put him in the game as a historic all-time player, so I guess it took his years pro from before and put that on to his player that I threw in the modern league, so now he's played so many years. We've got the Nuggets in round 1. I remember when they beat us, when they had LaMelo and Jokic. This time, LaMelo solo. We win that easy. Next up will be the Mavs. Probably still have Cooper Flag, and we beat them in 6. Do they still have Cooper over there? They should, yeah. Coop's doing his thing in year 13 of his career. Next up, we got the Rockets. Edmund James leading the way for Houston. And we sweep them back in the finals, looking for ring number 6 against Chicago. Wemby, West Conference MVP. We're taking on Modest and the Bulls. They've also got Larry McDaniels, Brian Chapman, or Bryant, I don't know. And Halliburton's over there. He left Indiana. I can see Halliburton being a player who plays his entire career with the Pacers. As we're up 3-0, and, well, he started with Sacramento, but the rest of his career, I could see him playing it with the Pacers. Anyway, Wembanyama, finals MVP. That's ring number 6. Averaged 30 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks in the battle for the Larry O.B. And now, I guess we're going for 7 to pass up Michael Jordan. We got plenty of time to do it. I mean, at 33 years old, Wemby should have at least 6, maybe 7 NBA seasons left. And Mauricio goes up some more overalls after that boost we gave him. So that was a smart decision by me to boost up his overall. Shea must have retired. A lot of the rest of the supporting cast is regressing. So it's really going to be Mauricio and Wembanyama as we go back to the wheel. Okay, another wheel spin coming up. Let's see what we get this time around. I'd like to stay here in OKC, so hopefully we don't get buyout. Ooh, trade request is on there. But no, we're not going to get that. It'll be 5 more Hall of Fame badges. Why not have some more Halls for Wemby? Wembanyama, what could we possibly add to your game to make you better? You won about 1 million MVPs in a row. Posterizer isn't equipped. Give me that on Hall of Fame. Come on. Wemby throwing up floaters. I'm intrigued. Let's put that on Hall of Fame too. Mini marksman. I don't even know what that does, but sure. Dimer. I still don't want him passing that much. I want him to get just buckets. And, ooh, ankle assassin on Hall of Fame. He does have the Kyrie handles, which we haven't gotten to see in a hopping game. I'm hoping we'll get to see that before the video's over. And lightning launch. Let's just make him real quick off the bounce and stuff. Getting to the basket, breaking ankles, making him an even scarier player. I like the sound of that. Wemby is your MVP. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Blocks went down this year. Some of the other counting stats went down. Cooper, how could would you? He ended Wemby's MVP, or not MVP run, DPOY run. It had to be the Mavericks. Steve Kerr's coaching the Mavs? Come on, Steve. Mauricio, though, made All-NBA first. That overall boost, that +5 came in big for him. Wemby does still make All-Defensive first. We're in the 3 seed. I'd love to see the Mavericks in the conference finals. We won 57 games. They only won a couple more at 59. So we should be able to be quite competitive with them, as we got Los Angeles in round 1. Okay, come on, Wemby. Game 7. We were up 3-1. We don't want to add a blown 3-1 lead onto the resume. Make that a blemish on the resume at this point in your career. Just get the dub here, close it out. We'll move on. There you go. Good win, Victor. 33-15. We move. Next will be the Golden State Warriors. The Dubs have a bunch of auto-generated guys, and we're up 2-1. The fraud Mavericks lost in the first round. DPOY who? We're in the West Finals. Got Charles C. Ramsey, who's a 97 overall, taking on Victor and Mauricio. We sweep them. Wemby, your West MVP. We're back in the finals, looking for ring number 7. We got to beat Clarence and Chip Wall and Horace Harris. Game 1 will go to us. We take the 2nd. They'll take the 3rd. We take the 4th. And we're out of there in 5. Mauricio wins finals MVP this time around. But Wemby, most importantly, gets his 7th NBA championship. We go back-to-back here in Oklahoma City. Can we go for a three-peat? The wheel will probably be a big factor in that, because who knows, the wheel could mess us up here. As Wemby and Mauricio both go down in overall apiece, and Victor is going into season 16. Not to jinx us or anything, but I do want to call out one that we haven't gotten here, and that is, where's it at? Sit out a season. That would be really bad at this point in Victor's career. He's pretty old. Sitting out a season would really hurt. Oh no! We've got to release our second best player on the team, and if I'm doing my calculations correctly, yeah, that's Victor. He's the second best player, not Mauricio, because we gave Mauricio that big boost. Vic is out of here. He's headed to another team. This will be the 5th team of his legendary NBA career. I released him post free agency. Somebody will pick him up regardless. Yeah, he should be on a team already by now. Yep, he's been signed. Now, teams that would have cap space to sign Wemby before the season, they're probably not very good. He's pulling back up to Boston. He must have liked it there. I don't know why. He's gonna have to kind of solo squad over there in Boston. He's got Pavic, who's not bad, but that's about it. Man, I liked what we had going on over here in Oklahoma City with Mauricio, but we gotta leave. That's the nature of the wheel here. And I gotta say, this has been probably, I haven't done a wheel video where a wheel controls a guy's career in a while, but this has probably been one of my favorites, if not my favorite wheel video that we've done, because I feel like, I mean, Victor's, he just had the big performance. I'm really excited about that. NBA is back. That adds to it. But also, I mean, man, what a career he's had, right? It's just been so crazy. They want to run Wemby at the 4. You know what? I'm with it. 7'7" power forward. Let's do it this year, because we got a good center, and they only have Wemby playing 33 minutes, even though I have the lineup a little bit shorter. Has Wemby's stamina dropped as he's gotten older? Is he just not capable of playing as many minutes? It's still at 95. But yeah, they don't want him out there as much later in his NBA career. You know what I might do? Can we do an 8-man and then Wemby's still only at 34 minutes? Yeah, I guess he's just not going to play as much as he gets older in his career. So there it is. I mean, it makes sense, right? He's dumb tall. He's getting older. I know injuries are off, but maybe just for fatigue or whatever, he's not playing as much, which is probably bad news because he really needs to put a backpack on for this Celtics team. Cooper Flagg is your MVP. I might have to do a Coop and Wemby rivalry video. Maybe if they have another matchup and it's crazy, I could do something like that. That voice crack was crazy. Cooper wins DPOY, so Wemby doesn't win MVP or defensive player. He's second team, matter of fact. Numbers drop off this year. He averaged 29 and 5. Wemby, are you washed? Still all defensive first. We're in the play-in as the 8th seed, and we do make the playoffs. 8th seed. We'll be taking on the Raptors. Probably about to get cooked here, just to be totally honest with you. Okay, we're up 3-2. We win in 6. Maybe this can be a Cinderella run for Wemby later in his NBA career. We're taking on Gilberto Esposito, who's a 98 overall elite guard. It's 2-2 though. They're up 3-2. Push it 7. Yes! Game 7 against Milwaukee. It's been a Cinderella run for your Boston Celtics, led by Victor Wembanyama. We'll see if we can cap it off off with a Game 7 victory. It sure looks like it. We're moving on. 21 from Wemby. All right, the Chicago Bulls. I mean, this would be an incredible ring on Wemby's resume if we could somehow win it. We go to the finals, beating the Bulls in 5. Wemby turns it up in the East Finals, averaging 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. We got the Portland Blazers. Oh, there's LaMelo again. They've also got Vlad Lekic, Byron Chapman, or Brian, I don't know, Jerome Sharp, and Chajane Salon. Game 1 will go to us. 26 from Wemby. Game 2, the Blazers will win it. They win the 3rd. We take the 4th. 2-2 going into Game 5. I gotta see Wemby in action with these handles. It's been so long since he got that upgrade, and we haven't seen him with that, so would love to see him hooping with the handles, but this game's gonna be a big W. 35 from Clarence Humphreys, who's been a great supporting player in these playoffs, averaging 19 a night. Game 6, we can close it out right here. From 8th seed in the play-in all the way to champions. And we're going to do it in convincing fashion, too. Wembanyama had 20, 10, and 6. And this might be one of his best rings ever. Probably his best ring ever, man. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.5 steals, 2 blocks. Wemby is a champ once again. 8 rings now for Wembanyama. One of our best simulations probably ever. Like I said, it's been a while since I did a wheel video, but it seems like this is probably one of the best iterations of the wheel challenge, as Wemby is getting worse. He's down to a 93 going into season 17. Honestly, it would have been low-key tough if Wemby retired off that 8 seed run to the finals. That would have been crazy. But instead, he's going another year, and we got another upgrade. Maxed out strength. He's been looking strong out there, though. He was moving AD like it was nothing against the Mavericks, and AD's a strong dude. He's a little bit older, so his strength stat might have gone down as we've simulated through this. What's it currently at? Oh, his speed and speed with ball completely fell off from that one upgrade we gave him. Strength is a 57. Oh my gosh, well 99 strength's gonna be huge for him. Yeah, that's an awesome upgrade. And they want to play Wemby more minutes this year. See, he showed him he still got it last year. Now they're like, all right, we'll throw you some more PT. Maybe we can go back to back, but that last year, it felt like the stars just aligned for us. Well, this time around, Wemby led us to over 50 wins in a guaranteed playoff spot. No MVP or DPOY or anything. Wemby was actually All-NBA 3rd, averaging 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists with a steal and 2 blocks. I'm assuming he was all defensive first. I didn't even check, but that's pretty much a guarantee, I would say, for Wemby. Doesn't say here. I'm sure he made it. We got the 5 seed in the playoffs. It'll be the Raptors in round 1. Toronto, led by Clarence, Chip Wall, Horace Harris. Yeah, we're pretty familiar with this Raptors team as we cook them. Oh my goodness. They should have never let Wemby go to the Eastern Conference. We got the Pistons with an old Cade Cunningham up next. They're the 8 seed, just upset the 1 seed, and they might be trying to go on their Cinderella run this time around. We're going to stop them in their tracks. Back to the conference finals, taking on the Magic. They got nobody we know, and honestly, not a very good squad overall wise. It's 2-2. We go up 3-2, and we win in 6. How are we back again? I thought the stars had aligned last time. Apparently, they've aligned again. Wemby's back. Byron James Jr., Brian James Jr. They got Brian Chapman, Brian James Jr. Oh my goodness. And Jerome Sharp at the 5. Game 1, we win. Wembanyama 30 ball. Give me ring number 9 for Victor Wembanyama. We're 2-2 with it. They win the 5th. Let's see if we can win the 6th. Push this thing to a 7th game. Oh yeah, we're going 7. All right, Wemby, big game coming up here. You've got plenty of experience in these type of situations. We appreciate the 30 and 10 in game 6. We're gonna need something like that again in game 7 if you want to cap it off with another NBA championship. It's close here in this 7th game. We end up losing it at the end there. Wemby at 41 and 10. He turned up. His guys didn't do enough for him. Yeah, that's not on you, Wemby. You put forth a great effort. I can't believe we're still contending at your big age, but you continue to prove me wrong. So I've been doubting you. Wemby does regress down another overall, but we got a young big man, Patrick Love, former 9th overall pick, and he's up 5 overall, is ready to make an impact. We need you, man. As Wemby's getting older, we definitely need you. Another wheel spin coming. Here goes nothing, man. If we got the minus to Wemby's age, man, that'd be pretty nice. Release best player. Well, I guess we're headed out of here because Wemby's the best player right now. The 6th team of Wemby's NBA career is now on the way. We're headed to yet another squad. Victor, what are we thinking? Where are we about to go? Because you are still the best player on your team at 36 years old. I'll simulate like a week. Somebody will have picked him up by then for sure. Yup, he's out of free agency. And Victor Wembanyama decided to pull up. Where's he at? A little bit further down the list. Oh, there's Tim Duncan still going at 38, 31 years pro. Wemby, he went to the Washington Wizards. Okay. Just did a Wizards rebuild recently. He's going to be sharing the floor with Darren Peterson. I'm going to slide Wemby back to his natural 5 spot. That's where he likes to be at. And we'll see what we can do with the Washington Wizards, man. I think this will be, I don't know, man. I mean, Darren Peterson's a good player. I feel like every time I've doubted a team Wemby's been on, they've always done good. So I'm not going to doubt this team, even though Wemby's old, even though Darren Peterson's a little bit old. Wemby always finds a way to prove me wrong. So you got it, bro. Let's get this championship. He's averaging pretty good numbers in Washington so far. They got the bench utilization really high here. Let's turn that down. A lot of centers on this team too. Jeez, yeah. A little bit of a weird roster, but we ball, I guess. Lamar Monroe wins MVP. I have no idea who this dude is. Wemby does not make all NBA or all defense. Oh man, he might be washed. You light my fire. Come on, Wemby. Wait, he says this is my contract year, and I'm thinking I want to see what I'm worth in the open market. Oh, he might hit free agency for the first time ever. We did win 49 games. Victor, statistically, he was at 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, or 1 steal, 1.5 blocks. Not bad at all. Didn't play as big a minutes as usual. He's just old, okay? Round 1 against the Bulls, we win. You know Wemby might just find a way again. We beat the 8-seeded Bucks. Why does the 8 seed keep beating the 1 seed? That's like 3 years in a row. Now we got the Raptors. Wemby, no way, right? No way! No way! Darren Peterson is your West MVP. We're back looking for ring number 9. Game 1 we win. Game 2 we win. What? How? Darren Peterson went stupid though. Props to him. 28-11. He's your finals MVP. Wembanyama though, he played well. 21, 7-5. That's ring number 9. Wemby, I would advise you to re-sign. Tim Duncan retires after a million years pro. But Wemby, I'd really advise you to return to this Wizards team. But what do I know? You could go somewhere else and win there too. He's in free agency. He's going to Philly, it looks like. Another jersey on the way for Wembanyama. He's headed to the Philadelphia Sixers, or is he? Because we do have the wheel spin coming up, so you never know. He could actually be out of here. Another wheel coming up. Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, Wembanyama. Goodness gracious, got me stuttering. Oh no, sit out a season would be so bad. At this stage of his career, we're out. We're sitting out a year. We're doing the Ben Simmons thing in Philadelphia, so I guess it's fitting we pulled up here. All right, Victor Wembanyama. Let's see. Let's go over here. We'll go down to injury type 1. Unfortunately, Wemby, you have been suspended for being too good at basketball and winning too many championships. The suspension, just to make sure he's out all year, will last 470 days. I will remove it next off season and you'll be back in action. But for now, yeah, no hoops for you. Sorry. That might push him into retirement. A whole year of no hoops. I don't know what he'll do after this year. This season just didn't feel right without Victor Wembanyama in the association. He was chilling on the couch. Nah, probably not. He was probably in the lab or something working on his game while he was suspended. And Wemby is not going to retire despite the roadblock of being suspended an entire year. He's coming back for another one. He might regress though. Whole year off. Now you're coming back. I don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, Wemby does go down 4 overall. So we'll be sure to remove the suspension now that he's ready to return to the association. Now, I'm not even sure if he's going to be spending this year with the Philadelphia 76ers because we still got our wheel spin coming up. He's only an 86, man. He is washed. I'm going to say unless we get the -2 age, this will probably be Wemby's last year in the league. And it's going to be, oh, this is a good one. +10 to all physicals for Wembanyama. That'll help him out as he's aging. Unk's going to get a little bit of that speed back and stuff if we head over to athleticism. Oh, there's a lot of stats here. Agility's up to a whopping 49. Hustle's going to be at an 80. Stamina was only an 81. It's up to 91. 91 now. Strength 98. Remember, we upped it to 99 and it's dropped. Speed with ball is still going to be trash at a 49. 58 vertical, 53 speed. Oh my goodness, Wemby. Okay, season is over with. I just realized I was simulating from the perspective of Washington, so that's my bad. I don't even know how the Sixers did last year, but anyway, we'll check on the Sixers in just a second. Wemby made first team? Unky's back! He's retiring, but you're back! He averaged 22, 8, and 4. The physical upgrades came through huge. Made all defensive first in his last season, but the Sixers, oh man, the Sixers were trash. They didn't even make the playoffs. Oh no, there they are. They're the 5 seed. Oh, let's hope, Wemby. Let's hope. Can he go on one less miracle run? This would be his 10th ring. Nah, they lose in 5. Victor Wembanyama will call it a career. Efficiency was trash in the playoffs. Had 16, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks in his final game. And that will do it for what was a crazy career. Wemby has called it after 19 years. Pro would have been 20 if he didn't have to sit out that season. Overall stats, he averaged 26 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 2.5 blocks, won 12 MVPs, made 19 All-Star teams, won 13 DPOYs, 9 rings, 7 Finals MVPs, 15 All-NBA first teams, 1 All-NBA second team, 1 All-NBA third team, 17 All-Defensive first teams, 1 All-Defensive second team, 1 Rookie of the Year, was All-Rookie first team. Overall, I would say he retires the undisputed GOAT. Second all-time in scoring behind Bron. Wemby did score over 40,000 points. Third in field goals made. Second in threes made, over 4,600 at 7'7". Sixth in free throws made. Third in rebounds, over 18,000. First in blocks, over 3,900. Fifth in steals. And third in minutes. If you enjoyed the video and you made it to the end, comment Wemby. Super fun one. Had a great time making it. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.